need hummus after this.
Dude, yeah, I could really go for some hummus right now.
Hummus.
Welcome back to Are You the Asshole? The show where my fellow co-hosts and I, Nick and Josh, kind of like Drake and Josh, but one of them is Nick. We judge people on Reddit.
Or Nook.
Nook.
They'll never let me live that down.
Yeah, this episode is not recorded the same day as the previous one. We are wearing different clothes. You're wrong. Let's get into the stories.
Birds aren't real. I'm just kidding.
All right, Zach.
Yeah. All right. So, you guys know the stakes when I come to the table with a bug story.
AI or not?
AI or not.
Ooh. We haven't done one of these in like 2 weeks.
I know. I found a good one.
You found a good one or you created it?
I could be misleading you. You'll never know. Am I the asshole for reporting my coworker to HR for bringing therapy insects into our office?
Dude, if this is, yeah, okay, continue.
I'm not counting them out yet.
Fair.
I've brought some crazy bugs.
Yes.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I, 32 male, work in a pretty corporate environment, and recently one of my coworkers, we'll call her Lily, 28 female, came back from medical leave with what she calls therapy insects. Therapy insects.
I'm pretty sure I got one of those in high school.
Yeah. Whoa. This guy's on one.
Sorry?
Yeah. Therapy insects in a glass container on her desk. The insects are these huge exotic beetles.
Yeah, that's getting thrown out the window, bro.
You're already counting it out?
And Lily insists that holding them and watching them helps her manage anxiety.
He's already done.
You're done?
Bro, I hate beetles. I hate how,
Do you really?
So you're
crunchy they are.
You're done. Okay, I thought you were already making your
That's-
judgment.
Oh,
That's
no,
what I
no,
thought.
no.
Okay.
I hate beetles.
Okay.
Yeah.
They had great albums in the 60s.
Sure they did.
Rocky Raccoon's the best song. That's a deep bag pull right there.
Is that the White Album?
Yes.
At first, I tried to be understanding because I know mental health accommodations are important. I even have a therapist myself, but the thing is, I'm terrified of insects. I've had the phobia since I was a kid, and having these huge beetles right across from me feels unbearable. Even when they're in her little habitat, just knowing that they're there makes me anxious and distracted. I asked Lily politely if she could keep them at home, explaining my phobia, but she has said she had a note from her doctor. She had a note from her doctor about needing them at work. She also mentioned that the beetles are harmless. It's spelled like Beatles, by the way.
Like the band?
That's funny that you guys said
Beatles.
that. That the beetles are harmless and just sit in their tank all day.
Their names were John,
Here
Paul.
comes the sun.
Do-do-do-do.
They're harmless and, quote, just sit in their tank all day. I tried to let it go, but I couldn't stop stressing out every time I glanced over. Eventually, I went to HR to see if there was a compromise we could make. HR took my side and told her to take the beetles home, which made her really upset. Now she's been giving me the cold shoulder, and some of my coworkers find me rude for not being more accommodating to her therapy needs, especially since I understand mental health struggles. I'm conflicted. You're an advocate now?
Yeah, I came around.
I'm conflicted. On one hand, I feel like my phobia was dismissed, but on the other, I know it's rare for people to find support at work for mental health accommodations. Am I the asshole?
Okay, so if you're new to this, not only is that at play, but Jordan, a while ago, he made ChatGPT give him a Reddit article, and it completely fooled me and Nick. So now what's on play is you have to say your stance, and then if it's fake or not.
Yeah, so going forward, all bug stories are subject to AI or not AI. So they could be real stories from Reddit or generated by ChatGPT.
Side note, I don't know why we missed. These aren't even the
No,
mics.
they're real. They're real.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
can completely hear.
They're real. They're real.
Yeah, press conference.
So, we got him.
Anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I'm so lost because what gets me is the doctor note thing. Like I feel like I get like they can be like, oh yeah, he needs this dog as a animal like support or emotional support animal. And I feel like there's no way someone who's medically licensed would be like, I could do this.
I'm just thinking about the Beatles wearing like little service pet uniforms.
Bowl cuts.
Like the vests.
They have like little like service Beatle shirts on. And they're
That's
just
cool.
and it's just like Rico and like Paul McCartney. And
Rico? He can't even speak whenever there's no
Nice.
reading of
Thropy. You wrote this. Thropy insects.
Rico. Is that like the Spanish cover band of the
It's the
Wait,
Beatles in
what's that?
Spanish.
What's his
It's
name then?
instead of George, it's Jorge.
What's his one? What's his name then?
Ringo.
Ringo Starr.
You were close.
I was.
You were close.
I'm not a big fan. I'm a casual. I'll be
Of
honest.
Los Beatles.
Yep.
Los Beatles.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's go asshole or not asshole first, and then we can discuss. AI or
So
not
who
AI.
are we judging in this situation?
It's the
There's
guy.
the guy.
Not an asshole.
Yeah, he's not. But where I balance, like if he's ignorant to it, then like that, because he even said like
He understands mental health.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he's not like all these fucking liberals and they gotta have their therapy now. Like he's not like that. Like I feel like not the asshole, and just because that's what's setting this apart for me. I feel like the doctor note to me is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
So that is why I'm gonna go AI on this.
Yeah, I think just because there's a doctor's note for bugs, if this is real,
You can get a doctor's note for a lot. I'm not
if
trying to
this is
sway.
if this is real, is there any way that you could find the doctor so that I could also get some emotional support bugs? I'd love, more than anything in the world, an emotional support roly-poly. That would just...
I did find a couple of comments, just in case you guys went AI.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Just
did you
wanted
have
to make
comments
sure.
last time, though?
Yeah, they were AI too.
They could have been,
Okay. Now he's messing
and
with
these
us.
could be.
I'm at the Magic Castle right now.
Somebody said need more info. How severe is your phobia? Are you able to work normally if you just don't look in her direction?
That's actually something a real Reddit person would
They
say.
have just like a file, like a
Blasphemous.
board just taped to their face.
It's playing from Ed, Edd and Eddie.
There is somebody that said you are the asshole. If she has an actual medical note saying that the Beatles help with her anxiety, I think it's wrong to undermine that. Therapy comes in all forms, and she might genuinely need those to function.
I think I got. I think I know why. Here's my story of why I think it's AI. I think he did type in something like, "This girl is up." Whatever you type, this girl is obsessed with Beatles story, and the AI read it as the band the Beatles, which is why it's spelled the same. And that person, they need the Beatles for anxiety. They could be talking about songs, so like the AI could have messed up.
If he's right, somebody's got to get him in a forensics unit in a detective C agency because
But I'm gonna get heartbroken.
Josh is going to solve
Murder.
everything.
You're entirely correct.
Let's go.
Josh, put Josh in the O.J. Simpson case. We're going to have that shit figured out.
Entirely
He's
correct.
dead.
Doesn't matter.
Good
We're
work.
pinning his ass.
Woo.
That was good. That was a good read.
Shit,
So
Josh.
walk me through this. Where did you get to the connection where it was like, I figured it out?
Well, I was real. The doctor's note is what got me. Like, I feel like that's a
Yeah.
stretch for doctors. And you're like, you laugh like the Beatles is spelled the same. I'm like, yeah, if you're a fan of the Beatles, like I probably once in my life wrote Beatle as Beatls.
Yeah.
But it was literally that comment where it's like, I said in my head like, oh, that's funny because that could also be like the songs help you. And I was like Rain Man, or what's it called? The Usual Suspects, where he drops the mug as everything comes together. I'm like, that's what got it for me.
So thropy insects didn't get you guys.
Well, I don't know. We make fun of him for how he reads. I'm not the best grammar guy either.
So I will say, that's the only typo I made up in the entire story. Thropy. I did that.
You did that.
I did that on the fly because I knew it was
Thropian?
AI. I knew judging, you gave me like, I think this is AI vibes, so I was like, okay, I gotta do my best to swing it the other direction.
Going
So I was
forward,
trying.
I do want to say, have you done it before or are you? Let's say you do a story and it's like, am I asshole? Like, will you go in and fix the grammar so it goes in like a real story?
Yeah, I can. Do you want me to?
Well, I was like, yeah, it'd be kind of like,
Okay.
all right, so this story, I was 4 year, went to grandma didn't like, I feel like we would get it quick.
Right.
So I feel like I'd be at play if you're allowed to fix it.
If I'm changing words, I feel like I did it in the very first one that was AI. I changed like a couple, the AI is so good. Like it does, honestly, way too much. I'm kind of leaving some things out as I'm reading them.
Well, you want to let it, that's part of
Right.
the humor, you want to let it cook.
Right, like it does a good job of doing the 32 male, you know.
It gets the format.
Yeah, and I mean that's all you have to ask it, which is crazy. And it'll throw quotes in. It's like that took one prompt. It took one prompt. It was write me a story about bugs in the form of Reddit am I the asshole? And it was like, okay.
There you go.
Where I thought I had you guys. I thought I was gonna swing you back was the comments. The comments, it wrote a lot more than what I was reading.
Oh, sure.
They wrote about like 6 sentences and I stopped after, you know.
You're trying to make it real.
Right.
Yeah.
No one's going to comment a paragraph long Reddit reply unless it's outrageous. So I was like, you know what? I'll
We are
try.
on Reddit.
I felt your guys' energy and that was a crazy read. It was a good get.
Dude.
I want to see if I can spot that where I'm like,
Wait a minute.
like slowly like, whoa,
That was good.
right.
Good read. Who's next?
I'll take over.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for thinking my son was having gay sex when he was really eating hummus?
What?
You know it was just like,
What?
you know it was just this.
You ready for it, boys? It's a little bit on the shorter side, but the comments are gold.
Oh.
Okay.
The comments are gold.
Let's go.
So I, 39-year-old female, have a son who is 15, and he brought a friend round today. They immediately went to his room, and I assumed they would just play some video games or whatever it is. I was totally fine leaving them. It was about 30 minutes in when I was walking past and heard sounds such as, oh my gosh, that's so good, and it's so good with all that in it, and various sounds. This is some ASMR right now.
I'm scared.
It really sounded like they were having gay sex. Not even sex. Gay
this
sex.
As if every
Ew.
time.
I was
Gay
super
sex.
weirded out by it, so I quickly went downstairs and waited for his friend to leave. When this friend left an hour or two later, I asked my son what they were doing in his room. Because and this is where she kind of like redeems, because is in parentheses, because I don't mind him being gay and it's normal for teenagers to have sex, I just want him to be safe about it.
Good save.
So I planned to confront him about it. However, the answer shocked me to my core. They weren't having sex, they were just eating hummus. I was shocked and initially didn't believe it. We never had hummus before, and I asked him to show me the hummus if it was true. So he did, and I ate hummus for the first time, and oh my gosh, it's good.
Dude, if you took out the word hummus and just read me the story without saying hummus at all, I'd think that this guy and his friend were having a threesome with his mom.
Oh my God. I was shocked, had hummus, oh my God, it was good. We experimented with different kinds of bread and carrots, and it was great.
We experimented.
I know, it's horrible.
This story's a metaphor.
This is
They need Jesus.
Apparently his friend had heard about how he never had hummus before and brought some over.
I've never tried this before.
Or is this maybe like hummus is, I don't know.
All right, ready for the comments? Oh wow, you fell for the fake hummus trick. Oh my Lord. Oh, I see you got hit by the emergency hummus. I always had open hummus inside my closet when I was having sex with my male friends. You never know when you're gonna get caught.
Hummus sales after this.
Bro, I'm about to keep like 17 things of hummus in my
God.
room.
Lady fell for the old hummus. Sounds like a bad sitcom trope.
Yeah, it does.
So is she the asshole?
Why would you be? So what was the problem?
Yeah.
So she was him and
Just eavesdropping?
she was like I guess her room's next to theirs, and she
It
heard
better not be gay sex.
sounds, and she's like, I feel.
Better be hummus in there.
I guess she was like felt like bad, like I pried on him, being like you were having sex with him, and he was eating hummus.
I don't think you're an asshole. I think it's
No.
a genuine concern, but like,
It's just a concerned parent. You know, she wasn't being you know, she made the comment in there. You know, I don't mind.
did
which is good.
she barge? I'm sorry, I blacked out after all the hummus sex
It
jokes.
said she confronted him after the friend had left.
Oh, then no.
Yeah. It's not like she barged in the room. She's like, "What are you boys doing
Yeah.
here,
She's
huh?"
like, I smell gay sex in here.
Smells different in here. The
It's hummus. I swear.
oh, you want to try some? It's like
It's hummus. I swear.
it's like Oliver. Please, sir, I want some more. So there's an edit here. Reddit deemed. I think we're all in agreement. Not the asshole.
Yeah.
Edit. I was right. They were eating hummus, but later indulged in gay sex. My son just came out to me. I'm happy for the two of them.
Aw, that's sweet.
So the gay hummus trick is real.
I know.
That's crazy, that comment, though.
So there you go. A short story for me today, but
So I'm about to go buy hummus after this.
that's why the debate of who would date Nick better last episode.
You coming with me?
Yeah, well,
Have you ever had
go to the
hummus
store,
before?
guys. Didn't get hummus
No.
right now. Next episode, we should all just open by eating hummus.
I will commit to that bit.
I will do.
not.
I'll be honest,
I've
I've never had it.
I've never had hummus.
Yeah.
I've never had gay sex.
Hey, it's
That's
first
what we
time
did
for
for my
everything.
friend. This is what we do. We try hummus and say which is better. All right, end it off,
It's a
Nick.
bonus content.
We're going for exclusive content.
You gotta subscribe to our channel.
And we're back. You know,
The juxtaposition between stories.
you know, yeah. Following up, I don't know how I'm gonna follow that up.
A banger.
This is how I'm gonna do it. Am I the asshole for not giving away my child's rare backpack?
Not
For
giving.
not giving it away. Okay.
Yes. My 13-year-old daughter has been obsessed with lounge. Sorry, you guys know I can't read. With Loungefly backpacks for the last 3 years.
Okay.
Everyone-
Did you say lounge fly? What did I hear?
I mean, that's how it's spelled.
Okay. Well, I don't know what that is.
that
I
a brand?
promise.
Did we just get a brand deal?
You can buy hummus at the link in the description.
Let's go.
Hummus and
Backpack.
Loungefly collab.
Anyway.
Moving on. Everyone has bought some for her. She probably has 50. 50 backpacks is crazy, bro.
Well, I feel like if you're like, you're like My Strange Addiction, like I collect hubcaps. Like I feel like
That's
it's
fair.
on the same.
Collecting's different.
That's
If we're using them, that's kind of crazy. That's almost one a week for the year.
You have to
Right.
like take. It's a hassle. You take all your stuff out, put it in the new one.
Or you do what I do. I do this with my music
Where do they
stuff.
store them? That's my question.
That's a
like,
good
do they just have
In
a
each
shed?
other, like little nesting dolls.
That's really
Oh.
funny.
You can go like wrinkle it or something. It's backpack. Who cares?
Right.
Anyway,
Continue, my friend.
we're riffing
Yeah.
way too hard. We're riffing way too hard.
We're all discombobulated.
We're off the rails. Hummus killed us all.
We're locked in. Yeah,
I
sorry,
feel like
guys.
a change man.
Yeah.
Hummus on the brain and other things.
Okay, I gotta dial it back.
Josh, censor that one,
Yeah,
please.
censor me, please.
Please and thank you.
Sorry.
She has a
Oh, it's funny.
Go ahead.
she has a large following on Instagram
For backpacks?
and TikTok showing off her bags.
Wait, how old is she?
13,
That can be dangerous.
We're barely passing terms of service on some of those sites.
right?
Continue.
Hey, she's balling though.
True.
I monitor her activities and help her post.
That's
She
good.
does not even have access to the accounts on her own.
Good.
My sister Stevie just started dating this man who has a daughter Zoe who is 15. Stevie has financial issues due to her own lifestyle habits. Get your money up.
True.
I believe her boyfriend is in the same boat, but both are recovering. However, Zoe has a birthday coming up, and Stevie wanted me to give one of my own daughter's bags that she saw on
Oh.
Instagram because it is Zoe's favorite character. and the bag has been discontinued. She showed me the price on eBay. It's about $500.
Oh. Who's the character?
And Zoe really wants
Solid.
that bag. It hasn't specified yet.
Yeah.
The thing is, it was the only one of it was one of my daughter's first bags, and she loves that character as well. It's also my daughter's property, and it's not like I can just give away her things.
Right.
Real.
And it's a tax write-off, aka her career.
That's fair.
She's doing better than us on social media.
On everything.
Right? I
we get her
told her for real.
Show all 50 backpacks, whatever it was.
Bonus content.
We interviewed the backpack girl. Oh, backpack kid? Is that just backpack kid?
Backpack kid.
This
there
is
you go.
backpack kid.
I told her I would split the cost of a new bag for Zoe if that's what my sister wanted, since she's short on funds. But my sister insisted she should give Zoe the rare bag and put Zoe on my own daughter's TikTok. What is your kid's clout chasing?
Yeah, literally.
For real.
Get out of here. Your kid's not the Rizzler.
Start your own channel.
Right.
You are not the Rizzler.
You are not Big Justice.
That is two dooms.
That's
Doom.
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 I told her the TikTok is my daughter's project, and I am not putting Zoe on it. I have this conversation with my youngest child, or youngest children, who are 7 and 10, that their sister doesn't want to include them in the video if she doesn't want to.
You all right over there?
What's wrong?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
There's
What's going on?
no stands. You guys enjoy those microphones?
I like the curve.
Okay.
Feels so
My sister thinks,
strong in my hands.
my sister thinks I'm being selfish about the bag and not including Zoe on her famous TikToks.
Are you
Just broke
kidding
the
me?
mic.
The tip. Just unscrew.
Oh, okay. I was like, Almond's gonna have your ass.
Yeah, so the sister thinks she's being selfish. I told my sister she's being ridiculous, and we have never ever met Zoe. That's crazy. That
Wait,
they've never
hold on?
Yes.
How is that possible?
I told my sister she's being ridiculous, and we have never ever met Zoe, and making these demands is ridiculous. My sister said, I and my daughter are spoiled and bougie, and she will never ask for my
Bougie.
help again. My mother understands and sided with my daughter and I. So my sister made a big TikTok about cutting out toxic family members. It's kind of ridiculous of her, and I'm not talking to her now, and my mom told her that she needs to apologize for this. My sister acts like I'm bullying her and Zoe, but again, I've never met the teenager. You're doing way too much right now, bro. You're doing way too much.
Oh boy.
You're doing
To
way
the entire.
too much.
Audio listeners are having a field day right now.
Guys, long story short, they're doing tricks on it.
Oh, I apologize to whatever academic integrity we've shot out of IUS.
I'm not.
I'm not either, really. So it's the asshole for the mom not giving the backpack.
100%.
Yeah, to a teenager she doesn't know.
Yeah, no.
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 Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the comments probably said it.
She probably just feels guilty because she made her sister feel bad. It's just because she's a good sibling.
That's what freaks out more than anything, is when people are clearly not in the wrong and they're like, I just feel bad. I'm like, you have too much empathy for this world.
Yeah.
You're gonna die. Like, this is,
You're going to get mugged.
yeah, literally, you're gonna get shanked. But like, what drives me up a wall about stuff like this is like, it's $500.
Sorry,
I'm
I
like,
really
that.
the paper.
That's enough to be like, it's like, no.
Yeah, I
It's-
mean, at
it's-
that point, it's a collector's item.
Yeah.
It's like, you missed out on the first drop. Boo-hoo.
Right?
Well, a good device, and
Get your
Reddit,
money up.
literally, Reddit does it a lot, but like, the big thing that I've noticed is people in the comments will be like, they'll break down the title in a different way. So if it was like the other way around, it'd be like, am I the asshole for wanting to steal a little girl's backpack? Like,
Yeah.
they put it in ways for you to understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, that's what gets me with that story. It's like, no way on planet Earth is that. Like, what?
Sorry. Just
Pull yourself together, man.
think about hummus.
I feel like I'm gonna go not the asshole, man. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Let's look. Oh, the one comment I did want to bring up. Apparently, this person is a licensed doctor in the field of Am I the Asshole? Because they have the tag of colorectal surgeon.
Rectal surgeon?
Yes.
What does that have to do with backpacks?
Colorectal surgeon. Am I the Asshole?
It affects your...
Rectal surgeons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with
assholes.
backpacks?
It's their
Too much stress on your back and
It's their commenter tag, and they're a top 10.
Oh, okay. So it's probably someone that does this routinely.
Yeah.
And they're like trusted.
Yeah.
This is a.
How do we get that?
This is a Reddit celebrity. We
Guys.
definitely need this.
Yeah. Can you endorse us?
We need this.
Yes.
We do.
This is how we get to the next level.
Professor Yaffle1, please endorse us in our
MD.
podcast.
Yeah. Put in a good word. 'Cause
Not
we
the
need it.
asshole. It's not your bag to give away.
True.
Your daughter doesn't know this girl, and she loves the bag and that character. So it seems unlikely that she would wish to give it away, especially to someone she doesn't know. You were very generous in your offer to split the cost to buy a new bag so Zoe could have a bag of her own. Obviously,
He can't keep
family's
he can't keep
vary,
his shit together.
but I would not have thought
This
that
one needs a content warning.
child of your siblings a new boyfriend is something you would normally expect a guy buy gifts for, other than perhaps a small gift that they are joining the wider family for Christmas, or if you are invited to their birthday party. For someone that's, well, it is a Reddit named Doctor, so I'm not surprised they can't spell, but...
Speaking of docking. Poor idiots.
Yeah, basically this co-rectal surgeon said your sister's an ass.
Yeah, for sure.
And his last line was, is your sister normally this unhinged, or is this just usual for her?
It's a good question.
So, not the asshole.
No. I just said it last. I think we all went not the asshole.
Mine was fake.
But even then, we said
still
if it
went
was
not the
real,
asshole.
not the asshole, and then right there.
Okay.
So we did it.
We did it.
We did it, guys.
And you can count
did
like
it.
every other episode. We all have like asshole.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
I'm crying.
I'm saying that's the hardest I've laughed in a while.
I'm really crying. We might not be able to put this on the horizon.
There's no way.
Or you could censor every time we touch the microphone.
I motion track it to where can you imagine the email to Ron? It's like,
my
all right, we have a bit. All right, I'm already.
Ron, we're making a big penis joke the entire time.
Here's what we're doing. We're not gonna air this on the Horizon to Gecko. Consider this all on the channel. Could you imagine if I just sent Allman an email? It's like, oh, we did, like it's super casual. Like, oh, we made some jokes. I want to get your head before it air. It's like, cool. So Josh and Jordan stroked off the microphones. Meanwhile, while Nick is slowly.
What? We did that?
What?
It relates to the story.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Sorry. Bill Clinton came out of me.
But that microphone.
It's better than coming in you.
Just,
Jesus.
All right.
Monica Lewinsky probably knows
All right.
something
Wrap
about that.
this up. Wrap this up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Yeah, wrap it up.
Here.
You better wrap it.
Wrap it up, bro.
Oh, all right. So if you're tuning back in, you're like, wow, this is a short episode of Are You the Asshole? Go to the YouTube channel. Huge content warning on Nick's story.
We had fun.
That story, my story with the hummus, we literally took it and made it 11. So
Sorry about that.
sorry, not sorry. We were laughing.
Who's our asshole of the week? Come on, it's Josh.
It's got to be Josh.
It's Josh.
Gay
hummus.
I got gay hummus. It sounds like a Aqua Teen
The
Hunger Force
liberals
character.
sounds
are
like a
putting
cool-
the gay hummus on the shelves, and it's turning the freaking frogs gay.
Hummus is making them
It's
gay.
Alex Jones.
Yes.
Just because I called it, I gotta do your story. Just because the Beatles read was good.
That was a good read. I don't think that deems me asshole of the week though.
Well,
Because it wasn't real, right?
Because then I could never be asshole of the week if it's a good read, because I can't read.
I'll give it to Nick this week then.
Well, we're both giving it to you, so it's gonna be you.
It
Yes.
didn't matter anyway. So
I think it does.
that's gonna do it.
We should have a counter of the amount of times you guys get like bug updates, right?
Yes.
I'm
It's
working
like
on
we're-
like a spreadsheet. We'll do. My goal is to do a year, almost like a year in review, and I will break down like we read 80 stories. He said 83 asshole, 27 not. You said this. I said this. You're number one asshole of the week. Nick is second, then me. We'll break down this F-bombs, who swore the most on it. It goes, you have yet to do it.
I made it through a whole episode
Yeah.
without saying.
How many times did we turn everyday objects into phallic objects?
Yeah, there's different types of censoring that's going to be done here.
See, we just can't hold anything anymore. Going forward, we're gonna have to film like this.
Oh boy. All right. Want to wrap it up?
So, yeah, that concludes our episode for the week. Thank you
So much
for
editing.
tuning in and watching as always. Make sure to check out our content on both channels, Are You the Asshole and The Horizon. Episodes for our channel will be posted at noon on Tuesdays and Fridays, and will be posted to The Horizon at 5 o'clock. So we'd really appreciate it if you dropped a follow to both of those pages and engage with our posts. Let us know what you think. And give us some suggestions for if you have a story you'd like, drop it in there. And,
Still waiting on commenters to drop a story.
Yeah.
We're
yeah.
starting to get them now. It's rolling.
Guys, if you put some, granted, it'll have to be fact checked and everything like that, but
Well, yeah.
drop what you want us to read.
We'll
and,
shout you out. We'll
100%.
drop your socials too. We'll dox
We can
you.
put your comment in the video.
We'll tell you where your mother lives in
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, and as always, stay off Reddit.